Hi guys! So today I picked up my Style Seeker collection from the MAC counter. So I wanted to do swatches for you guys and talk about everything that I got. So I'm also going to do some side-by-side swatches of certain things that I thought kind of looked a little similar, and maybe just to give you guys an idea of what stuff's going to look like. So let's start with the lip glasses. So I got Ready to Roam. I believe there were 4 that came out. I got 3 of them. So this is Ready to Roam, and it's a very, very beautiful berry-colored red that reminds me a lot of the Bite Beauty lip pencil that I got recently. So pretty. This has a hint of a shimmer. I wouldn't say glitter, but a little bit of a shimmer in there as well. It's kind of like pearlescent a little bit, so very, very pretty color. I believe that this will definitely get a lot of wear for me in the fall. The other one that I got is Restless. So Restless kind of doesn't look like much in the tube, and then you put it on your hand and it has this beautiful gold kind of pearlescence to it that hopefully reads on the camera a little bit. Maybe see if I bring the light closer. You can kind of see that little bit of like gold pearlescence in there. So pretty. I really like that color. And the color itself is kind of like a dusty rose color, and then it has that little bit of gold pearlescence. The last one that I got is called Eclectic Edge, and I kind of teetered on whether to get this one because it kind of reminded me a lot of Riviera Life from the Hey Sailor collection. And so what I did was I took Hey Sailor with me and I swatched them together, and I realized that they are very close but not exactly the same. So here we have Eclectic Edge. So as you can see, that's kind of like a peachy kind of color. And then we have Riviera Life, which is definitely much more orange. So this is Riviera Life, and this one here is Eclectic Edge. So similar, but this one is definitely brighter and a deeper orange color, whereas this is a little peachier. So that gives you guys a good idea of those colors. So now I'm going to talk about the blushes that I got. So I ended up getting all 3 of the blushes. I think my favorite of the 3 is definitely Hidden Treasure, and it's just such a beautiful, beautiful color. And I feel like I don't own anything like this in my collection currently. And so I'm going to swatch this for you. This is a velvet finish, and it's just such a beautiful kind of like burnt red. I don't know how to explain it. It's got like a little bit of berry in there, but it's just such a beautiful color, and it's definitely not like anything I own. It has a hint of a sheen to it, but so light. It's not very obvious, but it gives it a beautiful finish. So that's like a little bit more sheared out, which is how you might wear it. And it's just so pretty, and it's so fall perfect, honestly. And so the next one that I ended up getting was Worldly Wealth. And this one is actually a frost finish. So the reason that I teetered on this one was because it's, for one, a frost finish. I always kind of lean away from frosty lipsticks and frosty blushes. That's just my personal preference. But with this one, it just looks very, very, very flattering on my skin color. But the thing is I will never use this as a blush alone. I might use it as some kind of like blush highlighter situation, or I would never use it for contouring because it is frosted. But it's just, I can't see myself wearing a bronzy brown blush, I guess is my problem. So this is what Worldly Wealth looks like. And it's beautiful. It looks beautiful on my skin tone, NC35, NC30, NC40. This is going to be beautiful on your skin tone, but you're going to have to find a way to wear it. So that's sheared out. And the way to wear it is going to be however you decide, basically. But it's just got a beautiful sheen to it, beautiful color. It's a wonderful, wonderful blush that I will not wear as a blush, but that's just me personally. So I looked into my collection and I tried to see if I found anything that really jumped out at me as dupes for either of these colors. And I guess for this one here, I think I thought of Dolce Vita, which kind of looks a little similar there. So I'm going to swatch them. I haven't done it myself, so I guess we'll just see. They already have a very different texture. So this is Dolce Vita up here, and they look a little similar. This is definitely more of a mauve tone. This is more of a red tone, and Dolce Vita is completely matte as well. So I wouldn't really call them dupes, to be honest. I find them to be in a similar color family, but not really all that close. And then for Worldly Wealth, I thought of Lovejoy. So this one here, and I guess let's just see. Like I said, I haven't swatched these on my own side by side, and I can already see that Lovejoy is just much purpler. So that's Lovejoy, that's Worldly Wealth. So not even remotely close to being the same. Alrighty, so now I'm also going to show you, let's see, Super Continental. And I picked out two, oh, you know what, I actually had another blush for the red one. This is Ambering Rose. And I wanted to try that side by side with Hidden Treasure, so I'll do that right now. Ambering Rose. No, Ambering Rose is much, much bronzer and not as pigmented. So, no, not even close. So, now you know, if you were wondering, because I was. Alright, so this is Super Continental here. I already used this in a video. I did a Face of the Day where I used this and the Naked Foundation. So again, I think they described this one as a cute coral. So when I swatched this in the store, I thought, this is way too light for me. I am not getting this. And then to my very, very deep surprise, it actually does have pretty good pigmentation to it so that I can build it up, and it does show up on me and it looks good. I loved it. So the two colors that I thought of just kind of right off the bat that I thought might be similar are Fleet Fast from Hey Sailor. So already this looks redder, but let's see. Well, for one, Super Continental is way more pigmented. I really have to build up this Hey Sailor Fleet Fast, apparently. But no, yeah, I mean, this is definitely much more of a coral, and this one is just more of a pink. So not very similar. And then the other one I picked is Hypnus. This one is from one of their summer collections. I forgot the name of it. But let's see. So it actually looks a little similar, but not quite there. So this is definitely more pink. This is a little more orange. So I would say that they're in a good color family that are similar, but not dupes. So that's good, because if it were a dupe, I would have been really sad. So that's that for the blushes. And I got two more things from the collection. I only got one of the eyeshadow duos, and that is because only one of them had very good pigmentation to it on both sides. There were two that had one really good eyeshadow, and then the other two just really sucked. But the one that I did get is called Marche au Poussé. And this is such a beautiful color, and this is the reason, this color here is the reason that I bought this palette, because it is gorgeous. And then what really sold me on this little palette is that this matte chocolate brown color is actually a very good performing matte. It is creamy and it blends well, and it actually swatches pretty well too, which is not common for mattes, especially MAC mattes. So I'm going to swatch this for you, and I think these have names, do they? No, they don't, at least not on here. So, oh, so pretty. This reminds me a lot of Swiss chocolate, and this doesn't remind me of anything because I don't think anything's ever going to look like this beautiful tangerine gold ever. This is the most beautiful color I own in my collection. It's so pretty. I am obsessed with it. I am actually considering buying a second one because this is just, oh, look how pretty. Seriously, guys, this is such a beautiful duo, like putting this on your lid and then blowing this out in your crease. Oh, so pretty, so pretty. And then perhaps wearing it with Hidden Treasure and with the lipstick that I got. I only got one of the lipsticks, and the one that I got is Fashion Nomad. So Fashion Nomad is the bright orange that came out with this collection. And it is beautiful. Okay, if you've been watching, I would say, any of my videos, you will know that I love bright orange reds. I love orange reds no matter what. I love orange lipsticks too. Just orange, I will buy it. So this reminded me of, let's see, Booyah from the Beth Ditto collection. So this one is a prolong wear though. I broke it. So here's a swatch of the two. This one is more orange, this one is more red, is pretty much what I'm seeing on my end. You may disagree, you might find them to be extremely similar, but I do not, so I will own them both. One of the other colors that I thought it might look pretty similar to is actually Makeup Forever's Rouge Intense number 40. And so I will swatch that. And that is Rouge Intense. That is the, whatever this is called, Fashion Nomad. I would say that these two are pretty darn similar except for their finish. I feel like Makeup Forever has a much creamier finish, whereas this goes, Fashion Nomad goes very matte right away. And I think that is the difference. Actually, this looks way oranger now that it's starting to dry. This looks like a brighter orange. I hate this glare. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that looks like a brighter orange. Just a wee bit, but still a brighter orange. So not exactly the same. So the only thing, going back to Marche Poussée, the only color that I own that I thought might look kind of similar to this one is actually Honey from Urban Decay. I haven't swatched them side by side, but no, I mean, already from looking at it, this leans way more of like a green gold than a tangerine gold. So no, no, not even close. Never mind. So yeah, that's everything that I got from the collection, and I have to say, guys, even though I was a little more hesitant about getting those blushes, I'm really glad that I did now, because I know that I'm going to put them to good use, and I know that they're going to be really, really great fall items to own. And I'm really excited about this duo here and this lipstick. I love matte finishes. I feel like they actually, while they may be matte, they don't feel excessively drying like you know, like the more vintage MAC lipsticks that are matte. So that's everything, and I don't want to make this a 15-minute long video, so that's it. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye!